Good morning, gang. Hope that you're enjoying your snow day and all that sort of stuff. Hopeful that this video is going to get us through our course syllabus introduction and walk through the assignments in the course calendar so that we don't have to take a class day that we do have to get it done. I'm going to walk through this with you here, so it might be a little bit, I don't know, clunky. Not particularly adept at putting these videos together, but I'm going to give it my best shot for you. So this is Instrumental Conducting 2 with me, Dr. McKenzie, at MED 334, Section 1. It is scheduled to meet Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 9:50. A word about that. When you see your course calendar, you're going to see that there are some Fridays where we do not have class. I'm doing that intentionally. This is a 2-credit class that is scheduled to meet for the same amount of time as a 3-credit class. I didn't find that to be particularly fair to you all. So I have gone ahead and put in the calendar that we're taking some of those Fridays off. We will take some of those Fridays on because the enrollment in the class is large enough that we will need it at times. When we have a conducting practice round, for instance, we will always take 3 days to do that before going into an exam. So you'll see that there's some Fridays that you'll have off, and that's why I'm not trying to cheat you of any instructional time or anything like that. I'm trying to bring the course more in line with the 2 credits that you are receiving as part of your degree credit. My office is, if you don't know, in the Monona Performing Arts Center, room 208. My office hours are by appointment. I'm usually here. If you need me, come tap on the door. If I'm not here, feel free to send me an email to set up a time to meet with me, or check with Miss Belinda in the band office. She'll be happy to try and set up an appointment with you. My email address is on the course syllabus, as is my office phone number. We do have a graduate assistant assigned to the class, Beth Taylor. She's going to do a fabulous job. Her office is the Monona Performing Arts Center, number 206. Her email address is also on the course syllabus. So you can read through the course description and objectives. We're going to take what you did in Conducting 1, we're going to build upon it. At least that's the idea. The course materials, we'll use the same conducting textbook that you used last semester. So as long as you bought it last semester, there's no need to buy a new one. It's the Joseph Labuda Basic Conducting Techniques, the 6th edition. The ISBN number is listed in the syllabus. You'll also need to bring your instrument every day. You'll need to bring a pencil or pen every day. You'll need to bring your baton every day. We might not use those, but so that we have enough flexibility to do what we need to do every day, I ask that you bring them every day. So course requirements. This is with regard to attendance. Each class meeting is required. I'm going to give you one unexcused absence throughout the entirety of this semester, to use ever how you need to use it. Every unexcused absence beyond that one will result in the lowering of your final grade by 1 letter. I can't express to you how important it is to come to class, not just for your grade, but because that's the only way that you're going to get the skills that you need to get, and you're going to have the practice round time in front of the little ensemble in class and that sort of thing. So you've got to be in class. Tardiness is unacceptable. Each unexcused tardy will result in the lowering of the final course grade by half of a letter. So read that to mean if you get 2 unexcused tardies, that's a reduction by a letter grade. Don't be tardy. Let's see here. Conducting rounds. There's several conducting rounds scheduled throughout the term. You can see those in your course calendar. Conducting round is when you're assigned an excerpt from the Labuda book to prepare, and you will have an opportunity to get in front of the class, and you'll be assigned some time in class to conduct that excerpt in class. You'll get feedback from me and from your colleagues during that time. That will also be videoed and sent to you, and you'll get 1 chance in front of the group in practice, and then you do the exam in front of the group as it's indicated on the course calendar. Each student will conduct on each conducting round in order to demonstrate facility with new skills, and it's also there for me to help you address whatever issues you might be having in achieving the new skills. The conducting rounds equate to 45% of the final grade. After each conducting round, you'll receive video feedback. I said that about the practice rounds. You'll also get a video from your exam. And that video will have a little bit more detailed feedback on it from me. And based on that video, you'll submit a written typed reflection, at least 1.5 full pages in length, no longer than 2 pages, based on your film, and include information about how you interpret the group to react to your conducting, how you're incorporating your new and old skills into your conducting, what items went well, what items need improvement. The assignment must be submitted in PDF. Canvas will not, it's set up right now so that it does not accept anything other than PDF for these assignments. You must upload them to Canvas. You must do it by the deadline on the course calendar. I will not open it up for you to submit it late. Conducting round reflections are 10% of your final grade. There's a final exam. It's given as indicated in the course calendar based on the university final exam schedule. The requirements for the final exam are already up on Canvas. It says in your syllabus that they'll be distributed in advance of the final. And that is indeed true because it is already on Canvas. There are going to be terms and transposition questions that you're going to answer on Canvas, as well as an analysis assignment that you're going to do with your group. We'll talk more about that later. An analysis assignment that you're going to do with your group that is part of your final exam grade. The final exam equates to 20% of the final grade. On the day of the final exam is when you're going to do your group analysis presentations. The online portion of the final exam just has to be done, I think it's by 11 a.m. that day. There are vocabulary and transposition quizzes that are on Canvas. Musical vocabulary and transposition quizzes are scheduled throughout the semester. Look at the course calendar for when they're due. They're all available right now, so you don't have to wait until they're due to submit them. They are timed. Each one of them is 15 minutes long, and you can see, we'll go through on the, there's a document, I should say, that has detailed information about which terms are assigned to which quiz and which transpositions are assigned to which quiz. They're all managed through Canvas. They're 10% of your grade. The syllabus indicates you have error detection quizzes. Those aren't quizzes per se. We're going to take some class time occasionally throughout the semester, and you're going to listen to a recording which has some errors in it. You're going to have a score in front of you, and you're going to be able to mark those errors. We'll go over it in class. It's just to help your ear out some. This is not graded. It's not something that's going to contribute to your final grade. It's just part of what we're going to do on the regular inside of class. And then there are analysis assignments. These analysis assignments will be given throughout the semester. Analysis presentations are part of that. You're going to do them as a group. The groups have already been assigned in Canvas. You can probably see that. There are specific instructions for each analysis assignment already on Canvas. There are 3 analysis assignments in total, 2 of them in the regular term, and 1 of them is part of your final exam. You're going to take part of a larger work, or in the case of the first analysis assignment, you're assigned a march to look at, and there are some specific instructions about what I'm wanting you to do there, and we can talk more about that in class if we need to. They are group projects, so within your group you can collaborate ever how you want, share information ever how you want, and then you're going to submit to me your actual, I'm asking you to do a phrase chart analysis, and if you're not familiar with that, there is an example of that with the analysis assignment materials on Canvas. Happy to help with that ever how I can. I'll let you know if you need some more information. I'm happy to let you know whatever you need to know about it. And when you have submitted that to me, there's also an analysis presentation that you're going to give as a group that is basically a summary of, in the style of kind of a teaching music through performance and band article that you're going to give to the group. And you're also going to upload that into Canvas so that I have that as well. So the analysis assignments can be hefty, especially if you wait too long to actually do them. So I encourage you to get ahead and work ahead on them. Ideally, what we're trying to do is get you to approach score study in such a way that it's helpful to you as you prepare to go off and do your student teaching and work in the classroom every day with this kind of stuff, so that you have some tools available to you to help you better understand what you're trying to teach your students. The analysis assignment presentations are 15% of your final grade. There is the boilerplate course workload statement that is from the university. There you can read through that. Grading policies and calculations. You need to read through the policy there about when you can drop the class, when you can withdraw, what that means. You need to read through that. The grading summary underneath that basically breaks down the conducting rounds. 45% of your grade, the conducting round reflections 10%, analysis assignments 15%, vocabulary transposition quizzes 10%, and final exams 20%. And they're a little indication. We're on a 10-point scale in this class, where a 90 to 100 is an A, and 80 to an 89 is a B, 70 to 79 is a C, 60 to 69 is a D, and anything below that is an F. Hopefully, we don't have to deal with any of those lower grades with you people in this class. The academic integrity statement is boilerplate listed right there. We will not tolerate academic integrity issues in this class. I'm sure we won't have any. There are academic support resources available to you. You can go to the website linked in the course syllabus if you need assistance with tutoring or other academic assistance. I encourage you to approach me or Beth if you have any issues that, as you go along, that you need help with. We're both very happy to help you out with whatever you need. The address for the Office for Disability Accommodations is also listed here. If you have a concern or need in that way, please feel free to reach out to me and or them. Happy to help in any way we can that way. And there is also the mental well-being statement. USM recognizes that students sometimes experience challenges that make learning difficult. If you find that life stressors such as anxiety, depression, relationship problems, difficulty concentrating, alcohol, drug problems, or other stressful experiences are interfering with your academic or personal success, consider contacting Student Counseling Services on campus. They do a fabulous job, and please, if you need to contact them, do contact them. If you are hesitant about contacting them, feel free to come talk to me, and I will help you be put into touch with them. So that's our syllabus review, kind of in a quick little 13-minute nutshell, it seems. If you have questions about the syllabus, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'm going to pull up the course calendar here, go over a couple of quick things with you right now. The course calendar is laid out by day, and hopefully we stick to it pretty closely. It's easy to get off, and so it's my hope that we kind of plow through some of this stuff and are very careful about our time in the practice rounds so that we can stay kind of on target here. So we're doing right now on video what we were supposed to have done this morning, Wednesday, the 17th of January. And I just noticed that all of these dates, because, gosh almighty, I'll fix this. All of these dates say 2017. That is just me working faster than my brain can keep up with, and not putting 2018 in there, but all of the dates themselves, the 17th, the 19th, etc., are correct. I just need to fix the year. I will do that. Sorry about that. Take a look at Friday, January the 19th. We will actually not have class this Friday. I mistakenly put that in there, which means that we're going to shift what we had planned for Friday into Monday. This should not cause us any big problems as far as getting into our first practice round starting next Wednesday, but you do need to be aware that we will not have class this coming Friday. I will be at the Alabama Music Educators Association doing some recruiting and that sort of thing, and so we will not have class on Friday. But you can see here that all the days that we would be meeting are accounted for here, and there are some days here where it says, as I indicated earlier in this video, no class on some Fridays. That's fine. There are a couple of days, Wednesday the 21st of February and Friday the 23rd of February, where we have no class listed because of the wind ensembles and pending tour to CBDNA in Tampa, Florida. That will take out some of you all, and it certainly takes me out of the picture as well. So we will just not have class on those 2 days. And what you can see here is that anything listed in regular text is what we're covering during class or what we're doing in class. There are some items in italics on some of these days. Those are items indicating that something is due. Complete quiz 1 by 11 p.m. That means that on Friday, the 9th of February, you need to have completed quiz 1 on Canvas by 11 p.m. and you need to have also submitted the Conducting Reflection 1 by 11 p.m. that evening. I put 11 p.m. as the submission time so that there's no confusion or complication if I put midnight or something like that about, oh, well, is it midnight on the 9th or does it mean midnight on the 10th, and what does that mean, and all of that. So nope, we're not going to do that. It's going to be 11 p.m. So be sure to do that, because anything after that will not be accepted. Be sure you take care of that. As I'm scrolling through here, looks like we have, spring break is accounted for in the middle of March, and our Good Friday holiday that the university is taking on the 30th of March is also accounted for, and it looks here that our final exam is on the 9th of May from 8 a.m. to 10:30. That is our assigned slot according to the university. You're conducting a reflection, and all other items associated with the final exam are due by 11 o'clock a.m. that day. So if you have questions about the course calendar, don't hesitate to let me know. I think that that will be about it as far as the course overview is concerned. Please don't hesitate to send me a note if you have any questions, or let me know in class if you have any questions or if anything else needs further explanation. Check out online the assignments tab and look at the requirements for the assignments that are in there, particularly your group assignments for the analysis projects. You'll want to check that out and make sure that you understand what's going on that way. All of the tools that you need to be successful for that assignment, or those assignments, are on Canvas already. So take a look and see what's there before you come ask me any questions, and then feel free to ask me any questions that you have that time. In just a minute, I'm going to upload a video that goes over some of the items indicated that we were supposed to cover today and on Friday, including the left-hand independence exercises and some hinge priorities. We'll go through that here in just a minute. Hopefully you'll have a chance to watch those online, and we'll go from there. So our next first class meeting, I guess, will be next Monday. That is the, 17th, 18th, 22nd, Monday the 22nd, and that'll be at 9 a.m. in the band hall, and I look forward to seeing all of you there. Enjoy the snow day, be safe, and have a good rest of the week.